Hi everyone, my name is Colin Crank. I'm a third year studying business economics at the Lindner College of Business, and today I'll be talking to you what it's like to be an undergraduate economics student at the Lindner College of Business. So first, in Lindner, there are two courses of study you can take to study economics. So first is the Bachelor of Arts in Economics, which gives you more free elective hours, and you also don't take the business lower and upper core. And this is mostly done by people who want to double major outside of Lindner. So I've known people that have double majored in political science, English, history, mathematics, and this really sets you up well for grad school, whether it be law school, medical school, a PhD, or any other kind of grad program. And then there's the second course of study, which is the Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Economics. So this is the major that I'm pursuing right now. And with this, you take the same upper and lower core that your finance major, accounting major, any other major in Lindner will take. So this focuses more on the business side of economics, and you also take one less elective from the economics department because you are taking these core business courses. But I will say that with getting a BBA, it is easier to double major within Lindner when you're doing that as opposed to doing the BA. So to explain economics in the simplest terms possible, it's the study of scarcity and the decisions that we have to make due to this. So this could be money, this could be materials, or any other kind of resources. And that's one of my favorite things about economics. It's kind of like a puzzle. So you have to figure out supply and demand of certain products, and it can really range from one singular person making this decision, or it could be a full government and two governments working together. And that's why I chose economics, and it's an extremely flexible degree. So it's one of the most versatile degrees that you can choose. And I know that a lot of people go into all different sectors. So they go into the public sector and work for government agencies or public policy, or they go into the private sector and work in consulting or the finance or financial industry. So that's one of my favorite things about economics. And also at UC, our economics department is stellar. So it's a pretty small department. So almost every professor knows you, and you know a lot of your economics peers. And that's one of my favorite parts. And also one thing I'm a part of is the Kautzwiebel Economics Institute. So they give out scholarship money and also host professional development conferences for economics students. And they are a great network and a great support to have, both financially and professionally. And I've made a lot of friends and professional connections through the economics department, and I highly recommend it. And you will be able to take in your freshman year microeconomics and macroeconomics. So if you really are interested in those, I highly recommend talking to an upperclassman who studies economics or a current professor, because they would love to talk to you about it. Thank you.
Economics is really a fascinating world because many companies, banks, governmental industries hire economists because they need to understand what the economy is doing and where it's going to be going in the future. And so it offers a variety of opportunities in the future with your career. We have two degrees in economics, plain economics and business economics. Most of our majors are business economics. Economics by itself requires 36 additional hours outside of the College of Business, usually in arts and sciences. And the thing that's beneficial for people pursuing that path is if you're going to go to law school or pursue an advanced degree somewhere else down the road, you might want to consider economics. But most of you would be interested in business economics if you'd like to consider it. It's also a possible minor too for some people, especially where you have a concentration heavy major like accounting. Economics might be a good minor for you. It's also an excellent double major. We have a lot of students that do double major here in the College of Business, and I'd say that economics and finance are the leading double majors. So let me tell you just real quickly here, because I think we got about 2 minutes for this, what some of the jobs are that people go into, or some of the industries. Some people become financial planners, although you can be in finance and do that as well too. Some become economic development officers. I just spoke with the economic development officer of Troy, Ohio yesterday. You can get into banking and investment banking. You can go to law school, as I said before. Market research analyst. We had an alum, and still do, that got a dual degree in marketing and economics, works for Procter & Gamble and uses both degrees. We have economics graduates, by the way, at all the major banks downtown, at businesses from Macy's to Procter & Gamble and a whole host of businesses in between. We even had, last check, a couple people who worked at Federal Reserve branches here in the United States, so they've done quite well. Lots of opportunities. If you have noticed, there's a lot more articles starting to appear about the economy and economics in the paper. So believe it or not, journalism or writing, having that ability to write about economics is also very important these days. Think about the companies, they have newsletters, etc., that they need to push out. So seriously, there aren't a lot of opportunities in the world of economics. If you'd like to discuss any of these with me, please feel free to stop by my office sometime. I'm office 2324 Lindner. The director of undergraduate studies is Professor Dushmak, and she is, I think, in office 2450. I think it's 2450. Anyway, if not, I'm one off. So I hope you've learned something from this discussion, and I wish you all a good year. Thanks so much.